What's going on, you guys? Flow, overcome, evolve. So I'm trying something new. This is my first week of actually doing this, but I'm actually going to start doing a weekly forecast for all the signs, right? The air signs, the water signs, the fire signs, the earth signs, all of you guys. But I'm going to break it down for the signs. Okay? So this week, this forecast is for the week of December 29th, 2019 until January 4th, 2020. So yes, I'm going to help you bring in the new year. Shall we get started? All right, so I'm actually showing these because these are actually the two decks that I will be using for everyone. But this is... can't pick it up. Here we go. This is for what the stars are saying, and this is for what crystal is recommended. And please forgive my hands, these are working woman hands, right? And this is what crystal is recommended for that week. Now, for each element, I'm actually going to use a specific deck for the element, and the cards have been pulled for the specific sign. So with that being said, I'm going to start with my first group, which is the air. I'm starting with the air signs. And for the air signs, I am pulling cards from the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. Everybody knows that Nostradamus was a super seer, right? So that's where I'm pulling my first group of cards from. So from the Nostradamus deck, we have the Three of Spheres, but it's in reverse. I want to show you this card. Now everything has been pre-shuffled because this is such a long process and I don't want to stay on here too long. But I want to let you know this, number one, this deck is simply amazing. It is beautiful, by the way. This is the back of the card. Beautiful. I felt really good about choosing this one for the air signs, considering he's a super seer. You know, you're pulling your knowledge from air, right? So for the first sign of the air signs, the cardinal, obviously, I'm going to start, I'll tell you the process. The cardinal, the fixed, and then the mutable for each group. So I'm going air, water, earth, fire. Okay? So this first card, the Three of Spheres, but it's in reverse, is actually earth energy, and it's for Libra. So this first card that I'm pulling is for Libra, all Libra signs, all Libra placements, however you want to put it. Yes, Libra, the scales. So what is this card saying? It's saying basically for this week of December 29th through January the 4th, 2020, you need to solidify your foundations, or you're actually going to see more solidified foundations. My apologies. There will also be many doors opening for you, be it with your job or even in your home life, with your relationships. You're going to see more doors opening for you, okay? But with that being said, make sure that when you are having these doors and windows and all that shit opening for you, don't get the big head, okay? Remain humble and try to stay balanced, because you're going to see a lot of successful, just beautiful energy just really available for you. But you got to make sure that you stay balanced and you don't become corrupt because of this, okay? So that's the first card. I'm going to try to keep that in the camera. So what are the stars saying? And with the stars, I'm actually going to be pulling and reading from the astrology reading cards, once again, like I mentioned in the beginning. And this is actually going to be just a random card from this deck. I mean, all the cards are random, duh, but you know what I mean. I know you see some of them that say zodiac, some of them say house, some of them might say something else, but it's just going to be the one card that's going to be with that deck. I mean, from this deck. Thank you guys for tuning in. Kind of like in a little awkward position here, but didn't take away from my power here. What's in store for Libra for this week? Well, I be struggling. These cards are kind of big. I'm gonna do 2 more shuffles. And 1 more. And this is for Libra for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. A house card. So, pay attention to the 7th house, okay? This area of your life is about long-term significant partnerships, romantic business, or family. Like I said, you're going to have a lot of doors opening up for you during this week. So make sure you pay attention to these doors opening up. And like I said, with that energy that's going through you guys right now, that's made available, make sure that you are not being corrupt by it, okay? Make sure you guys are really staying humble and paying attention to the fact that, don't take anything for granted. Just remain humble. Don't let these types of things give you the big head, all right? So the crystal that is strongly recommended for this week. Whoop, I done dropped all my cards, Lord. But I'm actually pulling from the Using the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. And I'm going to give this a few quick shuffles. My favorite activation number, my favorite and my activation number is actually 5. So I like to shuffle 5 times when I'm giving my readings. Unless, I feel something different and I'll ask, my clients or whatever. And of course, I'm not going to shuffle like that. These are beautiful, by the way. I might just pop on out. Okay. I probably did that 3 times. I felt compelled to just stop. So, Charoite. Charoite is actually recommended for you guys. And I'm actually going to read straight from the book to give you the complete definition of why it's significant to actually have this stone. Oh, look at that. It's in my number to 11.5. Look at God. Hold on. So, Charoite is for wound healing. Charoite provides deep physical and emotional healing, transmuting negative energy. It converts disease to wellness. With its assistance, you recognize that your greatest trauma is also your most profound gift. Accept it with grace. Charoite re-energizes, heals, and integrates dualities, healing, past life, disease carried into the present life. Self-understanding. Deep fears and schisms pervade your being. You may not feel that you belong on earth. Alienation and insecurity lie beneath a deceptively calm surface. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Your autonomic nervous system may be malfunctioning. If so, it needs recalibrating. Divination. Time to take control. You are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. Visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. Healing insight. In accepting the present moment as perfect, you create the space to heal. Frequency, high. Chakras, all. Timing, any. Soul path, service to humanity, healing the wounds of the past. So, this stone is recommended for you guys this week. And now, I'm moving on to the next air sign, Aquarius. So, Libras, take a moment, take a moment to kind of look at what I got here. Trying to adjust the camera here. All right. All right, so for Aquarius, we have the Prince of Suns in reverse. Now this is fire energy, okay? So with this, for the week of December 29th, 2019 until January 4th, 2020, take into consideration the feelings of those that you are guiding, okay? Lead without prejudice or prejudgment. Remember that you were new once and treat those that you lead as if you were treating and guiding yourself. Teaching, rather, and treating yourself accordingly, right? If you struggle with this, perhaps some self-work is necessary this week for you guys, all right? So, ooh, look at that down raggedy. Anyway, make sure you're treating people the way that you want to be treated. Don't sit there and try to teach somebody something and then turn around and be like, man, that dude dumb as hell. I can't believe this person over here in my group. Don't do that. That's ugly, all right? Don't do that. That's not nice. Because you once were ignorant also to whatever, especially you have mastered now. You once had a level of ignorance, all right? So humble yourself. So, like I said, I'm pulling now from the astrology reading cards. What are the stars trying to tell me for this week, the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020? Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys watching this. I like to do these pre-recorded as opposed to live. Prefer it better that way. Gives me a chance to kind of look over everything, make sure it's pristine and streamlined. You know how I roll. More. All right. So this one pulled the 7th house also. That's very interesting. So this area of your life is about long-term significant partnerships, romantic, business, or family. Now keep in mind, I really did shuffle the shit out these cards, okay? But actually, when I was pausing, that's why I was doing shuffling a little bit. Sometimes this happens, like the same card will pop out, and I guess because it's similar energy. So y'all need to make sure that y'all paying attention to your partnerships also. And I don't see anything significant with romantic, but I'm feeling this business with this energy. So pay attention to those doors that are opening up for you guys this week. All right. And the crystal that would be used. Here we go. I'm gonna actually shuffle these a little bit back here. And that's really funny. And that came up twice back to back like that. Oops. Not to lose it. Keep in mind, if a card jumps out, I do normally chase after it and be like, ah, here we go, that's what we need. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What stone do you need for this week? The week of December 29th, 2019, going into January 4th, 2020. 20. And one more. Let's see what we got here. All right. What do have? Kambaba Jasper. Kambaba Jasper. All right. What is Kambaba Jasper saying? Hold on. So, Kambaba Jasper, ancient echoes. Kambaba Jasper attunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. So that's very grounding. You guys need grounding, huh? This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and ancestral line. Self-understanding. When you live in your head rather than the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember that ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your autonomic nervous system and immune systems may be caused by ancient traumas and family dramas. That's interesting. So it looks like you air signs so far are kind of going through the same things with that autonomic nervous system issue. Divination, getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the processes of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what has passed down the ancestral line and utilize homeopathic healing for miasms such as tuberculosis. So basically, anything that's in your lineage, like let's say your mama has, I don't know, RA, you get it. So, yeah, you want to make sure that you're taking the proper steps to heal not only yourself, but whenever you heal on a deeper level, and I'll get into that later, you're healing your bloodline as well. Healing insight. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. And of course, like I said, that goes back to guiding others as you would yourself. It helps you also to grow. That's the big thing for that. And that's funny. That's coming up with this Kambaba Jasper. Okay. And take a note of the color. That's heart. Green, that's heart. Remember that. Frequency, earthy. Chakra. Check this out. Base, heart. And I actually had to get into the minor chakras, but this is actually listing minor chakras. So for the more advanced, Alta Major and Causal. Timing, winter. Soul path, reconnecting to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. And that's for Aquarius for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. All right, so now rounding up the air signs for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020 is Gemini. And like I said, I pulled from the Nostradamus deck, and I'll show you guys again. This is for all air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, for this week, the week of December 29th, that's Sunday, 2019 through January 4th, 2020, which is next Saturday. The final card is Death in reverse. So this is water energy. Now this week, like I said, December 29th through January 4th, you may have moments of perceived failure or a feeling of being stuck during this week, okay? But you have to remain positive. It's really just an illusion. It's a perception of how you may see things flowing around you. But keep in mind that you are a sign of duality. So what you see is not really what you're seeing. You have to, look at that, 111. You have to make sure that you're remaining positive and looking at what's really going on, okay? Look through that veil and make sure you're paying attention to all the details of your life during this period, all right? Be ye not deceived. So next we're going to go into the astrology reading cards to see what messages the stars have for you for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Like I said, I am using this deck. I'm actually shuffling them in the background here. Okay. I literally almost fell into the phone just now. So glad y'all didn't see that. Tap into this air energy and I get ditzy over here, man. Look at this shit. I got a glass of water over there. So funny, my wife comes home, talks about all the great stuff that she did today, and now she's tired and wide awake, hungry and not hungry at the same damn time. Because her Gemini, her rising's in Gemini, so she's having a moment here. She's not paying attention to me talking to her right now, talking about her. And I'm over here just dropping this. So what do the stars say for Gemini for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020? Pisces. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Just for those of you that don't know, Pisces is another sign of duality. And if you know anything about the age of Pisces, you know about this being an age of illusion. It goes back to your original card. Pay attention to everything that you think there are setbacks during this week. It's an illusion. You have energy available to turn this thing around, to look past that veil. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's not what you think it is. Remain positive. Calm down. Stop smoking so much. You anxious little Gemini. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Relax. And the stone that would be most beneficial for you this week, I'm going to be pulling from my stone deck as I did the previous two. I always do that. I always miss the last two cards for some reason. It's so funny. They don't affect my accuracy, though. Oh, 4 for 4. What stone would be beneficial for Gemini for the week of December 29th through January 4th? It's going to start the new year. This one was very jumpy, so I'm going to stop shuffling. Oh, because I don't read these in reverse. Flint. That's grounding. Like I said, with this, I'm going to read directly from the book. Flint number 2. All right, so Flint, portal power, interesting. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself, which is funny because Geminis are very good at doing this by themselves anyway. Overactive imagination, I say, but y'all have a vivid imagination and y'all have ways of making stuff happen in the dream world. Self-understanding. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being. be careful with that too, because you know Gemini actually represents, like, overall a child. It's the most childlike sign of the zodiac, and that's not an insult. That's basically saying that you have a childlike perspective on things, like playful, very innocent, and also sometimes in most aspects of your life, a bit more nurturing has to be involved with the development of just your overall self. So it's not an insult at all. Okay, so be weary of that and pay attention. Let's see. Divination. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut the confusion through the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. Like I said, that is very important for you guys to make sure y'all heal any and all childhood traumas. That is vital. Okay? Because that's actually going to affect your perception of this week also. So the more trauma, unhealed trauma that you're dealing with, that you have dealt with in the past, the more this week is going to be like, I don't know if y'all familiar with the military, but the hell week. The first week of any type of training, they call it hell week, because that's when they're just all up in your face, giving you a hard time, and you think you're going to shit on yourself or go home or have a panic attack and die or something like that. Yeah, hell week. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Okay, that's important. Healing insight, paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength, cutting detrimental ties and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. And honestly, this is a black stone. This right here is telling me right away that this is grounding. Okay, and this is also telling me the first energy message I'm getting from this is you guys got to get back out in nature. A lot of you guys love getting out in nature. It is vital for air signs, to go out and get a fresh breath of air. Take that 15 minutes, go out and get a fresh breath of air. Just relax. Frequency, earth. Chakra, earth star and base, which is basically your root. Timing, Scorpio, which is funny. This is all water energy right here. Death, of course, is ruled by Scorpio. You got a Pisces card, and then Flint is Scorpio timing energy. Soul path, safely exploring other worlds, and that's going back to dream world. So take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself this week, and know that everything's going to be all right. All right, so that wraps up the air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and now I'm moving into Cancer. Now, I don't know the name of this deck because I don't have the book to it, but it is an awesome deck, and I use it all the time. And I'll be using this for the water signs. So we're going to start with, of course, like I said, I'm starting with cardinal, then fixed, then mutable. All right. So Cancer. We have letting go in reverse. All right. So the message, and it's number 8. So the message for you with this one is you are holding on to someone or something and the idea of what it could be or how it could be better. Let go of all preconceived expectations and just go with the flow in all aspects of your life. Okay. So make sure that is there anything that you're really holding on to? Most likely it's an idea more than anything. Doesn't feel like a person per se, like directly. It's more like an indirect energy and the idea of you being in that person's life or you affecting that person in some type of way. Just let that shit go. Okay. If you're not there, let it go. If the relationship is where it is, let it flow. You can't control everything. Just let it go and flow with the universe. Okay. It's flowing that way for a reason. Just let things run its course. If it's meant for you to have, you will have it. If not, you got to what? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. What do the stars say here? Let's shuffle these cards and see what these things have to say. Hold on. What do the stars have to say? The stars want to tell you. For the week of December 29th through January 4th, 2020. I'm bringing y'all into the new year. Oh. There's just like 14 cards right here I'm trying to shuffle. Alright. So it's a planet card. Vesta. The goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. So it looks like a lot of self-reflection right there. And of course, you know, Cancer is ruled by the moon. Most divine feminine representative of the zodiac, right? All right, so we're going to pull the crystal card here. What is going to be in store for Cancer in the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020? What's going on here? Right. Now, what stone would be good for y'all? Ooh, selenite. Selenite. That's some higher understanding right there. Hold on here. So, selenite represents the divine light. In the ancient world, selenite protected against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. Self-understanding. Spirituality is vital for you. Of course, you're a water sign. Duh. You are a translucent soul who moves fluidly through time. Use insights wisely. Avoid confusing past with present. I'm going to read that shit again. Avoid confusing past with present. Let go of the idea. Rather. Okay, I'm going to read that one more time. One more. Avoid confusing past with present. You see into people's hearts to what motivates them. Do not be manipulated or too eager to please. Stand by what you know. You have the gift of clarity and mental flexibility with the power to make excellent decisions. All right, y'all. Divination. A situation is unpredictable no matter how solid it appears. Be careful for challenges and changes. Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. Healing insight. Being in the flow strengthens your well-being. What did I say earlier? Flow. Right? Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra, crown, the soul star and stellar gateway for the more advanced. Timing. Y'all ready for this? Taurus and Cancer. Soul path, shining divine light on the earth. All right, so that's for Cancer for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. I'm trying to merge both of them months together. Lord have mercy. Help me. So let's go into the next sign here. I'm going to put these up. Put that in here. And put this in here. All right. So, get ready to whoop my own ass for now, right? So the next sign I'm about to roast forecast is Scorpio. Scorpio has the stress card. So number 7, stress. Life seems to give you overwhelming stress and anxiety. Take a deep breath and just relax. Everything is going to be all right. Everything couldn't be better. Focus more on the positive aspects of your life instead of what is lacking. Yeah, this one read my whole life just now, right? All right. Yeah, so focus on more of the positive aspects of life, you guys. Make sure that you're being grateful. Have a heart of gratitude. Even when it seems like it's not that much, always have a heart of gratitude, okay? That's how you keep that circle of life flow and abundance flowing, okay? The universe feels like you're not being grateful and you're being like a spoiled brat. The universe will take it away from you, okay? God, universe, God, source, whoever, okay? Keep that in mind. All right. Karma, dharma, whatever. What does a zodiac deck say for Scorpio for December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020? I'm just tearing up stuff over here. And one more. Oh, Lord, universe, don't read my whole life and make me cry. You know, I'm a water sign. Hold on. All right. Look at that, Scorpio. The energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So watch that duality this week, Scorpio. Scorpio, step out of yourself and really look at your life for what it is. Be grateful for that life that you have. Everything is not as bad as you think it is, okay? And watch out for being possessive, okay? Everything is not yours. Oh, look at this card hopped out of this crystal deck as I'm talking and shuffling. And I'm going to roll with it. Mentalite. I have never heard this stone before. Mentalite. What the hell is this? I've never heard this stone before. What is this? Never in my life. I'm pretty versed with stones. Mentalite. Oh, this is funny. The wise feminine. Mentalite has a profound connection with earth, the wise feminine, and the priestess power. It marks rites of passage through womanhood to wisdom, self-understanding. You are an immortal soul, who is an embodiment of these wise feminine. Why am I reading this all crazy? I'm tapped in, y'all. Forgive me. I'm going to read that over. You are an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. Go deep into yourself to find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul. Put aside fear and remember that transitions are necessary prerequisites for growth. Divination. Honor your sacred sexuality. Which is funny because, you know, folks be talking about Scorpio is sex, whatever. But that's funny. Mark rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial right now. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw into your inner world to accept necessary change. Make your soul whole and find power allies. You know when it's time for rebirth. This is funny because basically this is saying a moment of self-reflection. Goes back to stress. Your life is not what you think it is. Okay? Take a moment to chill out. Just chill out. Chill. The energy feels intense, but it really ain't. Just chill out. Hearing and insight. Maturation is a process of growing wiser. The soul and the heart do not age. Frequency, earthy and high. Chakra, earth star, base, and sacral. So basically these are your lower three. So it's about stability, okay? And check this out. This is all earth energy right here. Timing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Soul path, expressing the divine feminine. So what this is telling me, divine feminine, that makes me feel and think of Gaia. I'm actually seeing a forest. I'm seeing browns and greens. So you guys really need to take the time out this week for December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020 to get out, go to a park, go somewhere, take a walk, run. If you're athletic, just really get out in nature sometime this week. If it's just one day from the 29th through the 4th, please do so. That's actually critical right now during this time. Okay. So now we're doing the final water sign, which is Pisces. So what do we have for Pisces? I thought this was funny when I drew this card. Look what's smack on the top of this fucking card. Excuse my French. 2 damn dolphins. Dolphins are the representations of Pisces also in a lot of places and things I've actually looked up. I've seen dolphins associated with Pisces. And number of completion, 10. So we have the Harmony card for Pisces for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. So what does it say, you might be asking? So for Pisces, for this week, coming up this week, right? Things are finally coming together for you this week. Continue to think in a positive mindset, and even more doors of opportunity will present themselves to you for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. So keep a lookout on that, okay? I'm gonna have to mute this. We're going into the astrology deck here. Ooh, look at you, Pisces, fighting me. Hold on. Come on. Last one. You want to fight me. You don't want to know what's going on. The house. Okay. The 10th house. Another blue card. That's interesting. Your achievements and status in the outside world. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be a great week for you. Anything and everything that you've been working on is going to continue to balance itself out and really harmonize itself in your life for this week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Okay. So good job, guys. Just bask in a moment right now. Okay. Don't do anything but just be still and bask in a moment. You worked hard for this and you're reaping your benefits. So great job, y'all. What stone would be beneficial for you for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020? What's going to help you guys out? Something's telling me to stop. And Spirit said, flip the deck over. Lavender Argonite. Lavender Argonite. I never heard of that one either. That's interesting. Environmental healing. Lavender Argonite heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibrations of the planet. So it's like a oneness thing going on here. You got a lot of, wow, blue cards. A lot of upper chakra energy here. Third eye. Look, this one's hitting the third eye, actually. Throat and third eye. Beautiful. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself, which y'all have been doing. So fantastic job, you guys. Divination. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risk and avoid excesses. Healing insight. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns, which I shouldn't have a problem with this week for December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020, because y'all actually been working really hard to balance and stabilize your environment. Just continue to do, like, the minor maintenance for it, all right? If you see something going awry, run. Frequency high, chakra aligns, earth star, base, third eye, soul star, and stellar gateway. Timing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. A lot of grounding energy right there. Soul path, healing the environment. All right, so that's for Pisces for December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. And that wraps up the water signs, right? All right, so now we're going into the earth signs. And the deck that I actually picked for the earth signs, which is so funny, I actually had a last minute switch. But it is the Messenger Oracle. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck, okay? I'll be using that for the earth signs. So, we're going to start with Capricorn. And for Capricorn, we have share your thoughts in reverse. I'm sorry. I had that right. Hold on. Yep, share your thoughts in reverse. So, you have high hopes, dreams, and ideas. Do not guard your ideas jealously, nor keep them locked within for fear that another may steal them or offer ridicule instead of support. It is time to share your vision. Tell Great Spirit and Gaia of your dreams and hopes so that they may send you what you need. Speak of your dreams to others. Connect with those who share your goals and hopes they may be able to help you realize your dreams sooner. This card is in reverse though, meaning that you guys aren't sharing your goals, dreams, aspirations, ideas, any of that. Y'all got to share those ideas. Nobody's gonna take your shit. Nobody's gonna wish ill will. Get that out your head. If you're thinking that, you're manifesting it. Don't think it. Think positively that people are gonna support you. Okay? If you think positively that people will support you, they will. You manifest and you create your own reality. Okay? If you feel like people are gonna sabotage you, you need to look within yourself and figure out what the hell is wrong with you and why are you feeling so insecure about that. Okay? So that's my first card for Capricorn for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Let's see what the stars have to say. One flipped out. Vesta, which is interesting. Vesta, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Okay. Can go more into detail with that. Let's see. I'm curious to know what the book says about this one, because this has popped up twice. So the current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by Vesta. On this card, you see a goddess within, a representation of the sun in a stained glass window. The sun is the spiritual center of our solar system, and Vesta represents the spiritual center of you, the fire of the divine within, and your perfect sacred spirit. This card suggests that you should withdraw to the sanctity and specialness inside and caress your aloneness. For when involvement with others has resulted in loss of connection to the soul's purpose, Vesta insists with reconnection. So that's interesting. I'm actually going to stop right there. It goes back to what I'm saying. If you feel like someone's going to sabotage you, someone's going to do all this ill will towards you, you need to go inward and start working on yourself. It's actually 2 signs that came up like that, where they need to really go into themselves and do some more self-reflection and some more inner work. So be careful with that, okay? Oh, Aquarius was the one. If Aquarius act like they want to talk about people when they teach them, like, oh, this person's dumb as hell, then you really need to pause, because you were once in that person's shoes before. Who are you to judge, right? So Capricorn. Yeah, you don't have to keep everything in. Everything's not a big old secret. Nobody's going to sabotage your plans with you. Okay? So what stone is recommended for you guys? Let's see. Yeah. This is stuck. I'm actually getting something right here in the middle of my damn deck. Pink granite. Let's see what it says about pink granite. So for pink granite, it's the lightning bolt. Pink granite has the highest paramagnetic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. Self-understanding. You are an ancient Egyptian with the arcane knowledge that role entails, but you originated in the stars. You understand cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, and immortality, which is funny because, of course, Capricorn is like the elder, one of the elders of the zodiac, the old man, rather. You have been involved in an ancient power struggle. Let's see. Hold on. Cut yourself loose. Become more grounded. Learning experiences occur regularly and serendipitously. Synchronicities put you in exactly the right place at the right time. Divination. Be assertive and make things happen. Events more with surprising speed once you focus your intention. Events move with surprising speed once you focus your intention. See the whole picture before deciding. Be pragmatic, but don't give power away. Maintain balance in a relationship. You need diplomacy and tact. Lightning can strike twice. If dealing with ancient strife, look at the bigger picture. Everything must pass away, and this is the healing insight. Death precedes transformation and rebirth. Frequency, earthy and high. Chakra, all. Timing, out of the blue. Soul path, a lightning conductor for positive change. All right. So that's for Capricorn for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. All right. So now we're moving on to Taurus. Put that there. Put this here. All right. So for Taurus, we have nourish the soul, but it's in reverse. Drink in life. Use your senses to explore your world, to see, touch, taste, smell, hear, and experience all that is within you and around you. Your journey through life is meant to be a sensory experience. Your life is meant to be a rainbow of color, full of motion and sound. It is not meant to be a bland, tasteless existence of simple black and white. Be sensual. Explore yourself and your world every day and nourish your soul with every moment. And because this card is in reverse, that's telling me you guys aren't doing that. You need to take more time out to yourself. Take yourself out. Really just absorb your environment. Just really get some me time in there, okay? Because you're putting a lot of people before you putting yourself. You're really more focused, hyper-focused on your household, trying to get it together. And you're taking yourself out of the element, like you're part of the household, duh. So just take this time, since you've taken yourself out of it, just do a bit of self-reflection and give yourself some space for a moment, okay? So we're going to actually pull from my astrology deck. And this is for Taurus for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. Trying to help y'all get, oh, look at that, 2020 vision. What card jumped out of here? Is this even important? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is important. It just dropped straight out the damn deck. I pay attention to everything, y'all. So that's the 4th house, your home and the roots of your well-being. Okay? Your home's going to take care of itself. You got to take care of you first before you can even contribute to the household. Okay? I got to be mindful of that. Gotta be mindful. It's so funny how these cards are just cooperating with me right now, because they were fighting me before I had went and recorded this. They're so fickle sometimes. They're like my stones. They have a mind of their own. Like such personalities here. Like little spiritual conductors. Taurus, 29th to the 4th. And one more shuffle. That Kambaba Jasper came up again. That is crazy how a lot of these are repeating. And check this out, it's all like green here. All right, so for the Kambaba Jasper, I'll read it again. That is card 42. Kambaba Jasper attunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This is actually, I'm feeling the fact that y'all actually need to be grounded, which is weird. Y'all are earth signs. How the hell y'all need to be grounded? It has a lot to do with the heart too. When you live in your head rather than in the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember that ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your autonomic nervous and immune systems may be caused by ancient traumas and family dramas. Divination, getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the processes of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what has passed down the ancestral line and utilize homeopathic healing for miasms such as tuberculosis. Healing insight. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. Frequency, earth, chakra, base, heart, altar major, causal, timing, winter, soul path, reconnecting to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. All right, so that's for Taurus for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. So now we're getting into Virgo. What's the message for Virgo, you might be asking, for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020? Embrace the feminine, which is so funny because y'all are like one of the most feminine signs of the zodiac. One of the most, right? Embrace the feminine. Within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the feminine and the masculine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the feminine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is a time to be nurturing, creative, and to connect with nature, home, and heart. Listen to your intuition and emotions. Be receptive and compassionate. But remember, whilst you allow your feminine self to be dominant, you need to temper your gentleness with a fire that denies all meekness. Okay, so don't take no shit, in other words, right? See what my astrology deck has to say about that. See what 2 cents my astrology deck has for them Virgos for December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. And comment on this. Okay, you guys, let me know how y'all like this so far. If y'all want to see this again, if y'all want a different type of format, if y'all enjoyed this, if it sucked, let me know. I am okay with all criticism and praise. I won't cry, I promise. I'll cuss you out in my head, but I won't cry. So what are we saying for Virgo for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020? What's going on here? What's going on here, you guys? What's going on here? What is going on? Oh, and dropped a few. Put those back in there. Oh, I'm bumping stuff around over here. I'm gonna shuffle them one more time. One more. That's that indecisive Virgo energy I'm feeling, man. Ooh. This energy is all over the place here. It's got me hot. What we got? Capricorn, earth energy. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. All right. So that's your energy, your overall energy for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Oh, now this card just popped out for you guys. I have this gem deck, the crystal deck. So that is 35 soulmate. And what this card is saying, oh, look at that, the twin flame. Wonder what that means. Two crystals side by side call in a twin flame. Yeah, I said that right. A complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds two people in an intimate relationship or unites you with a higher part of your soul. Self-understanding. You yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside, by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at a spiritual and physical level. Divination. Old heartbreak may need to be healed. Ties with a past companion cut or vows renegotiated. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lessons that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. Healing insight. You don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. Frequency. Earthy or high depending on the crystal. Chakra, earth star, heart, soul, and stellar gateway. Timing, any moment. Soul path, unconditional, mutable, supportive union. So it looks like this week, the week of December 29th through January 4th, looks like you guys really need to focus on really healing hard, like really hitting that hard, because y'all got some new folks, some new partnerships trying to bust through there too. So continue to, if you have not been already, make sure y'all are tapping more into yourself and really digging deep as to what it is you need to heal, because it looks like y'all got some great lasting partnerships that are on their way to you. Okay, you don't want to accidentally close those doors because you're not ready. I mean, you're never ready, but you don't want to be closed off, period. All right, so that's it for the earth signs. And finally, I am down to the fire signs. So for the fire signs, I'm actually going to be pulling from the Dragon Oracle cards. Okay. And this is for the week of December 29th, 2019 through January 4th, 2020. Okay. All right. So for the first sign, for the fire signs, is Aries. And for Aries, I have pulleth the Golden Atlantean Dragon. All right. So this card signifies that you have an overabundance of wisdom to guide others. While this being the case, you are going to get approached by quite a few people this week seeking your advice. There is no need to feel overwhelmed or bothered by this. Okay. So chill out. Share your wisdom from your perspective. It is greatly needed and will be greatly appreciated. Now, when we read this card, look at that. It's got that clear quartz in there, probably Lumerian. Right? No, it's Atlantean dragon, so that's probably clear for us. Who knows? All right. Come on, focus card. There we go. Helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. All right. So that's for Aries. And now we're actually going to get into what my zodiac deck has to say. What is the overall energy available? What messages it may have? Just any information, any additional information that we need for this phenomenal week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? Ooh, I am getting hungry. Boy, I'm so glad I'm down to the last 3. Lord, I'm hungry. I ate all the cookies. I need some meat. I want to chew. I see that little video. That's funny about the first Venus flytrap. That man outdid himself. All right. December 29th, 2019. January 4th, 2020. Oh, that slipped. Hold on, y'all. So I'm trying to look at the camera and my hands at the same time. It didn't quite work out just then. Oh. Yep. That is such an awkward position for me. So, 11th house. Where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So, you give this guidance, it's going to be returned to you. Right now, I'm seeing this as you being that guiding light right now. You being that guiding light for the people who need you the most. You might have a best friend out there, family member that you really call upon. You're really going to be that person that they lean on right now for some real big advice. Like, this advice is going to be really, really important for them to make a really life-altering decision. And you've been through this before, so you know exactly how to guide them through it. Help them. Help them out. They need you right now. Don't be stingy with the knowledge, a wise one. For the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. Be nice. Nope. We got one. Is this too light? Is this too light? I dare you to say that 10 times fast. 26. All right. Is this too light? Cosmic evolution. As two lights are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help the earth ascend to a higher expression of consciousness. Self-understanding. You are a being of light here to help earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with the everyday. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignore your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness is not acknowledged and integrated. Stay real. Leave your ego behind. Divination. You are here to represent spiritual light on earth and to help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project, is a successful no matter. That doesn't make sense how they just did this sentence. I think they're supposed to say a project is successful no matter how it is or no matter what, whatever. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high of an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. Healing insight. Recognize that every soul is precious. Ensures you remain in cosmic harmony, i.e., humility. Just humble yourself. Great Aries. Frequency, exceptionally high. Chakras, all highest crown. Timing, every moment. Soul path, assisting the earth to evolve. Yes, so that is vital for this week. The week of the 29th of December 2019 to January 4th, 2020. All right. So the next card, actually the next zodiac sign that I'm dealing with for this week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020 is Leo. Good grief. A little notebook going to slide off my leg here. And for Leo, we have the pure white dragon from Orion. So, start looking at old ideas from your more awakened self now. What may not have worked in the past may need to be revisited this week with a more mature, analytical mindset that you now possess. And this is for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. Right. So a bit of reflection and revisiting. Some ideas hit differently when you were seeing. Let's see what your overall cosmic energy is, Leo. For December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. Leo's got a little subtle energy here going on. I must be coming out of darkness. Regaining your footing, because I don't feel the same. The 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. So this is some energy that you're really going to have to focus on. Really getting your confidence back up, being able to really understand that you're the maker of your own reality, okay? And make sure you're paying attention to those small, subtle signs of your body. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking some extra time out to really pay attention to your own needs and what it is you truly want, okay? It is really all about you right now, because you can't help others if you can't help yourself, okay? And this is for Leo for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. And finally, I'm pulling the last card, which is from the crystal deck, to find out what crystal will benefit you for this week. Alright, what crystal? Well, someone tell me to flip this over. Rose quartz. Ooh. Rose quartz, you guys. What in the world? What did y'all just go through for y'all to be needing rose quartz? Lord have mercy. That's a powerful heartstone. What is going on over there? I think y'all struggling with self-love. Alright. Rose quartz, unconditional love. I'm feeling the need to forgive someone who deeply hurt y'all too. I'm feeling that. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. Self-understanding. You are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Heal heartbreak or abuse and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have the power to love unconditionally and to support others. Divination. Forgive yourself. Love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you do love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. Healing insight. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself or another. I'm going to repeat that. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself or another. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give yourself or another. But you guys, I really need you guys to focus on yourself. Pull yourself out of this hell. I can see this. Oh, I forgot to read this card right here. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Yeah, so this is you coming out of the darkness. Look at that. You came out the cave. Just keep in mind, y'all still going through that process. So get you some rose quartz. Get you a little pocket stone. I would strongly encourage you to get a necklace. Wear that close to your heart, okay? Chakra, heart, timing, Taurus, Libra, soul path, radiating, unconditional love. I did a Stone Sunday on that. I am unconditional love. Y'all remember that? All right. And finally, yes, we're towards the end. Oh my God. The end. The last zodiac that I'm doing, the last zodiac forecast that I'm doing for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020 is Sagittarius. And the card that I pull for the final sign and the fire sign is Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. The first thing I thought about was a Hermica diamond. That would be really funny if it comes out in the deck later on. So this week for December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020, Sagittarius, you need to hold yourself and your actions more accountable. Be more disciplined and solid with your decisions. This is the key to your happiness, okay? So you got to make a solid decision, man. Y'all can't keep wavering back and forth with y'all decisions. I want to left. Ooh, I want to go right. Ooh, I want to go straight. Wait, the left looks so good, but ooh, right. Ooh, straight. Man, I'm going to go left and just keep going left. If it's wrong, oh well, at least you said you went left and you stuck with your decision and you learned from it, okay? Y'all can't be going back and forth. That's just, I'm going to say the S word. Let's just say it's not conducive to your overall health and well-being, right? It's insane. I'll just say insane. I won't say the other word. It's not nice. It wouldn't be nice of me to say that other word. You know, I've had a few Sagittarians say F you to me. I won't call them the S word. I refuse to. What is the overall energy for Sagittarius for the week of 29th of December 2019 to January 4th, 2020? All right. What's going on here? They're a little anxious, so I'm going to give it a few shuffles. Wow, that's two mutable signs with a mutable sign card. That is interesting. And you know, water purifies too. So we got this Piscean energy. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Once again, watch out with that going back and forth. That energy is all over the place, but you got to be more accountable for your actions, okay? Watch that shit. Oh. What you got here? Keep going. Nirvana quartz. Nirvana quartz. All right, let's see what does this book say about that. Enlightenment. Nirvana quartz assists in stepping off the karmic wheel, bringing light and bliss consciousness. Sounds like clarity to me, right? To make a solid decision. Self-understanding. For many lifetimes, you have been working with your karma. That has now passed. There is no need for restitution, nor punishment or guilt. Let those go so that you recognize your full potential, receiving a download of cosmic light that transforms your being. Divination. Step off the karmic round and allow the karma of grace to manifest. Open yourself to receive enlightenment. Recognize this as a new beginning and fresh energy. If you are experiencing traumatic times and soul challenges, relax and wait for a resolution. Do not push against the river, go with the flow. Healing insight. Karma is created in each moment by every thought and deed. Uplifting thoughts and positive actions ensure your future well-being. Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra highest crown. Timing Pisces. Soul path embodying enlightenment on earth. So, here we go. And that wraps it up for the forecast for the week of December 29th, 2019 to January 4th, 2020. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate feedback when you get a chance to look at this. Comment, like, share. All right. And I'm out. Flow, overcome, evolve. I love you all. I love you all. Sorry, I ain't got tired, man. I ain't done one of these before ever. Have a great day.